What's going on, guys and gals? My name is William Clark, and welcome back to some My Little Trollpasta. I'm recording this the same day as the first one, so yeah. Okay, let's continue. All the guys huddled in front of me of the TV, or huddled in front of the TV, is Nicolas Cage's recent hit movie, National Treasure 666, The Caging played. You know, the one where he goes back in time, killing historic U.S. figures like George Washington and Benjamin Franklin in order to become the sixth member of the Ginyu Force. The scene with Cage's and Abraham Lincoln's dildo saber duel was playing. This guy, I swear he's high. 7 years ago, I kicked your great-great-grandmother's ass, and now I'm gonna kick yours as well. Lincoln spoke confidently. Like hell you are, Cage replied. I'm sick of being your second banana. Now I end you. He swung his dildo saber, cutting off the top of Lincoln's oversized hat. Oh, already at 3%. Yeah, I'm uploading Animal Crossing right now, so yeah. Like hell you are, blah blah blah. No! Lincoln cried, falling to his knees. Nicolas Cage turned to face the camera, striking a Ginyu Force pose as the words, "Your winner," flashed on screen. They've really been reaching for sequel winter, haven't they? Markiplier stated. No fucking shit, APGM replied. This is a load of donkey balls. This is bullfuck. Okay. I want to see this happen in reality. I want to see these people come together. I want to see, like, if you put Markiplier, AVGN, Brutal Moose, Mudahar, Angry Joe, all these people into one room together, I want to see what they would do. Aside from, like, yeah, how's it going, blah, blah, blah. But, like, if the Angry Video Game Nerd was in character, Markiplier did whatever it was, I want to see how that would go down. Like, don't you guys and gals also want to see how how AVGN and Markiplier would react to whatever? Like, that's fucking interesting. I want to see that happen. So, someone make a video of AVGN, Markiplier, and these people. Someone get all these people together. Not exactly the whole butt fucking and whatever, like, what's going on here. But I want to see them into a room together. I proceeded into the room, dressed in a skimpy nurse's outfit. None of them seemed to notice, as they were too absorbed in the movie, playing on the 69-inch flat screen, ultra-high definition 3D TV. So who's going to go first? I said in a geeky, unsexy voice. None of them looked away from the TV for even a moment. Brutal Moose, my butt yearns for you. Without looking away from the TV, replied, sorry, but you didn't perform the no underpants dance properly. Access denied. What about you, Angry Video Game Nerd? Or AVGN? Again, without looking, he also replied, yeah, right, I'd rather dance naked in the park while getting a hand job from a rabid goat. Don't we all? Feeling depressed, I tried once more. Markiplier? Shut up, nurse! He shouted. He reached out and gave me a pride-obliterating bitch slap. My sadness was quickly replaced with arousal. Just like in my erotic fanfiction, I squealed with excitement. Now you have to slap my ass. I turned around and lifted up my miniskirt. Everyone took one glance, then simultaneously vomited hyper-realistically. Taking it as a sign that they weren't up for much sex, I walked into the kitchen in a huff. I stared down at my hand. Looks like it's just you and me again, I sobbed. Looked back up, and to my surprise saw a slender man standing before me. One of the tentacles protruding from its back grabbed me by my ankles and hoisted me up in the air. Oh, sweet tentacles! I bursted out, getting aroused again. Another tentacle reached out and slapped my ass really hard. Do it again, I demanded. He continued for approximately 1.2345678 minutes before something else caught my attention. I looked across the room to find the Ayo Ani standing there. A slender man stopped spanking me and glanced over, locking his non-existent eyes with the blue monster. Slender man, my love, the Oni spoke. Slenderman tentacles dropped me as the two ran into each other's arms. Wet, slobbery noises were heard as they began making out like two horny teens at the drive-in theater. Okay! I got back up and ran towards them. Hey, no fair, I wasn't finished yet, I shouted. Before I could reach them, they both teleported away. I sat down on the floor as Markiplier ran into the room. Are you okay? Yes. I looked up at him with a giant frown. Well, I was. Slenderman was gonna tentacle rape me, but Ani showed up and ruined it for me. You butthurt bro. Yes, and not in the way that I want to be. Markiplier knelt down beside me. That's okay because I love you. Really? You really mean that? That's right. I've been waiting my entire life for you. That has to be the corniest romance line I've ever heard. But I don't care. I leaned in to make out with him and get super preggers, but he stopped me. Okay. In this day and age, I don't even know. Is this a guy that's saying this? Because they were talking about masturbating with your hand and shit. But now, Markiplier getting him pregnant. I am seeing some shit. My love, there's just one thing I have to confess. He stood back up. I'm not really Markiplier. I'm actually Brutal Moose. He ripped his skin off to reveal Brutal Moose. Brutal Moose suddenly appeared in the room, and I'm actually Mutahar. He ripped his skin off to reveal Mutahar. Mutahar appeared next, and I'm actually AVGN. Again, ripping off skin to reveal AVGN. AVGN appeared and revealed himself to Angry Joe, and Angry Joe revealed himself as Markiplier. Scott the Giant Dick came in last, and I'm actually Bill Nye's Science Guy. He too pulled his skin away, but instead of being Bill Nye, it was just a skeleton. He began running around screaming and stopping occasionally to let out radioactive farts. Okay. Markiplier? Help me? Please? Watch this video? Help me? Just fucking subscribe to my channel. I need it. I'm reading some things I probably don't want to read, but I'm doing it anyway because I don't know. Suddenly, the doorbell rang. I ran to the door to see who it was. Outside was the FedEx truck with the driver standing in front of it with the rock. He gave it an overhand toss through my window. Free shipping, motherfucker! He shouted, throwing up a West Side Gang sign as he walked back to his truck. I grabbed the rock, and upon closer inspection it had a letter attached to it, with what appeared to be someone's intestines. Too spoopy for me. I unraveled it and opened the letter. It appeared to be written in hyper-realistic blood. This is a literal copy-paste of the letter. Dear pathetic mortals, fuck you. I challenge you to come and try to defeat me. Insert Kefka laugh here. I know you are too frail to defeat me. Insert Kefka laugh here. Soon I will kill you all and torture your souls for all eternity. Insert Kefka laugh here. I will be waiting at Lake Mustakrakish in Finland. Come over if you dare. Insert Kefka laugh here, followed by a series of coughs and wheezes. Sorry, I've been inhaling too much of that bong smoke from Jeff the Killer's bong. Man, does he have some good shit. Wonder where he gets it. I heard he gets it from Jabba the Hutt on Tatooine. I'm not so sure. Wait. Since when did I have blood coming out of my eyes? Oh shit! I'm fucking dying! This is definitely a bad trip. Game over, man. Game over. Yeah, I tried to sound like the guy from Aliens. It was Alien 3. I think it was Alien 3. Game over, man. Game over. Insert obnoxious burp here. Oh wait, I'm okay now. Just like gas from that chili dog I ate. Ah, so Sonic.exe loves chili dogs too. You can't tell Sonic the Hedgehog from Sonic.exe. Aside from the eyes. Well anyways, come to Finland and stuff. We can have a tea party and play pin the anal plug on the homosexual. Good times. Man. Good times. LOL. OMG WTF BBQ. Smiley face. Or fake. Signed Sonic.exe. PS. I brought this red marker because I couldn't find my favorite ink pen. I think the Happy Mask salesman keeps stealing it. Isn't that a reference to Ben Drowned, the Zelda guy from Majora's Mask? If you ever come down in Techno Hell, keep your pens in a secure place. Preferably up your ass. He never looks there. PPS. Sorry about the broken window. You know how postal people can be. Man, talk about scary shit that haunts your nightmares. Whoa. At this point, Scott the giant dick screaming was getting on our nerves. AVGN, formerly known as Mudahar, grabbed the staple gun sitting on a table for some reason and stapled Scott's skin back together. I showed the letter to the others and we all agreed we had to take Sonic.exe head on. But how are we going to get there? Mudahar, formerly Brutal Moose, asked. I'm too lazy to teleport us all to Finland, and I'm not getting on no damn airplane. That's okay, I replied. My house is really a UFO that landed here years ago. I clapped my hands 2 times. Okay, is this like the clapper? Clap on, clap off. What? I've seen commercials too. And the house rose from the ground. I have a clapper installed. Yep. Yes. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it together, guys and gals. Clap on, clap off, clap on, clap off. The clapper. Okay, now I got that out of the way. I clapped twice more. To Finland! And we sped off, igniting the night sky with bitchin' green flames. Hell yeah! How long am I? Okay, I've been recording for like 12 minutes. I could probably do one more part. When we arrived in Finland, we parked the UFO house on one side of Lake Mustakrakish. We exited the house and looked across the lake. Floating above the water was none other than Sonic.exe, who had his hands inside a double diabetes-sized bag of Doritos. You lucky motherfucker. Hold on, I need to get some water. I know this is unprofessional, but man, my throat is kind of hurting because I've been talking so much. I've never had that happen before. Actually, I have, but I'd rather not have that issue. How very unprofessional. Alright, Sonic.exe, Mudahar called out. We're here to accept your challenge. Prepare to die. Sonic.exe gazed at us with glassed-over eyes, then waved at us. Oh, hi, guys! Are you here for the tea party? We all looked at each other in confusion. No! Angry Joe snapped. We're going to kill you! Sonic.exe didn't react very much. Hey man, that's not cool. I just wanted to hang out with you and have some fun. No need to be a buzzkill. Realizing he must have been high as a 737 airplane that just hit the nitro and was leaving the atmosphere and heading off to deep space, I pulled his letter out from my pocket. You sent this to us, remember? He descended and grabbed the letter with his Dorito-dusted fingers, reading it carefully. His eyes widened. Oh shit, that's right. If I don't take care of this... Shit. Alright, give me a moment. He teleported away, then returned with a can of Red Bull in his hand. He cracked it open and chugged the heart attack-inducing sludge inside. Why did you need a Red Bull? Markiplier asked. Sonic.exe finished the drink and crushed the can with his forehead like a Major League gamer should. Oh! Because it gives me wings! Motherfucker! He instantly returned to the sadistic being he once was. He let out a Kefka laugh. Seriously? Again with the overused Kefka laugh? Whatever. And ascended up over the lake. You may have defeated Red before, but now I have a way to destroy you all. Yeah, right, bitch. You can suck my ass if you think you can defeat us. ABGN taunted. Stupid mortals, do you know what lurks inside this lake? Allow me to show you. Lightning flew from his fingertips and into the water. Suddenly, the lake began to ripple violently. A platform rose from the depths, and on it stood 5 figures. I recognized them as the death metal band Death Clock. A death metal band? A death metal band? Are you... Why not Metallica? Just why not? I mean, who the hell's Death Clock? I know it's probably some sort of play on words of some other death metal band, but who the fuck is that? They immediately broke out in playing the song Awaken. Awaken, awaken, take the land that must be taken. Nathan Explosion sang as the lake shook violently again. A giant red troll-like creature emerged from the center of the lake. It was none other than... my account went offline. Mustard Crackish. Oh no shit, Sherlock. The lake is called Lake Mustard Crackish, and the troll's name is Mustard Crackish. Brilliant observation, douchebag. Mustard Crackish began making his way toward us. Mudahar steeled himself. There's no way we can defeat him unless... That was not part of the story, but I'm still hungry. He threw his fists up in the air, sort of how Richard Nixon did in that one picture, whatever. Super Ultra Mega Megazord Go, he boomed, but instead of transforming into Super Ultra Mega Megazord, nothing happened. What the fuck? Why won't it work? Brillo Moose turned to him. Mudahar, don't you remember that we can only transform once per episode? Our budget for this Trollpasta is only $2 and a few Chuck E. Cheese tokens. Well, damn it. Now we're going to get stuck in the corner and die. Actually, I'm all out of time. So thank you all so much for watching. Click on the annotations for more videos that I've done. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. Markiplier sputtered before running back inside the UFO house. Oh, okay. Yes, remember to click on the annotations that no longer exist, YouTube. Fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. Well, I remember this episode of Metalocalypse. I forgot about that show even existing. I exclaimed. My death phone. I need to throw it at that guy. I reached into my pocket and grabbed the death phone that I got from Toki Wartooth after it took my first butt virginity. There's more butt virginities? I spun it around above my head and threw it with all my might. It flew through the air and landed a pathetic 2 feet in front of us. Damn it! And I've been training for the Special Olympics all summer, I shouted in frustration. But there's one other thing we can try, Ingrid Joe pointed out. You don't mean, Mudahar replied. Yes, that thing. Without any warning, we all broke into a ritualistic rendition of Fuck the Police. The big clouds above part as a gigantic butt descended from... a gigantic butt descended from the... Oh my fucking god. Oh, sweet soul, that's the, a gigantic butt. What kind of drugs were they fucking smoking when they came up with this shit? Hovering over the center of the lake, a giant pair of detached hands appeared and grabbed butt cheeks, pulling them apart to reveal a hyper-realistic anus. A 15-story tall stick figure shot out the butt with a tiny sound. The stick figure had his eyes crossed and his tongue sticking out. I'm gonna wear glasses on my I'm gonna just Oh, and he was also a Mechanazi. In case you were wondering, it was Big Dick Rick, the protagonist from Big Dick Rick's magical Nazi unicorn rainbow adventure. The board game, the movie, the video game. Magical Nazi unicorn. Twilight Sparkle, do you know about this? I swear she might. BDR raised his arm in a Nazi Heil position. Heil Mecha Hitler, savior of the realm of... What was it? Corn? Okay, just because there's a Mecha Hitler in fucking Wolfenstein 3D does not mean that it happens here. He bellowed, his dick erected to become parallel with his arm, striking the trademark pose from the game. No. I'm not ready for this shit. I did not wake up and to be prepared for this shit. I know I read this before. But seriously, like, who wakes up one morning again and thinks of all this shit? Yeah, this guy was high. He's high, he's drunk, he fucked all the people. Unless Markiplier and AVGN and Mudahar are all telling you things that they're hiding secrets that they don't want you to know. They don't want you to know they gave it to this guy up the ass. Of course! Of course! It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy. Markiplier, AVGN, Mudahar, all these other people. They gave it to this guy up the ass, and they don't want us knowing. But this guy reveals all. This guy reveals all. Who comes up with this shit? Oh shit! Must have crackish panicked. Sound emanated from his backside, indicating he just shit himself. He turned around and started to flee in pure pants-ruining terror before he can get very far. BDR performed a super Nazi Kamehameha. We're bringing a fucking Dragon Ball into this. I think you talk about the 7 Dragon Balls, the Kamehameha. The Kamehameha wave ejecting him from the known universe and ran into a random black hole that led to the 9th dimension, ruled by the giant monkey men, as well as destroying half the universe in the process. We're really going to have to stroke the 7 Dragon's Balls good if we're going to undo all this collateral damage. Hey, ain't no fair. That's clearly hacking, Slime.exe shouted, stealing a line from Bob.exe Trollpasta, one that superior to this pile of goat dookie and butt cheeks. What's the matter, scrub? I taunted. You suck, dude. Uninstall the game. Get wrecked, mate. Slime.exe thrusted his hands into the air. You'll suffer at the hands of my pansy instead. Big Dick Rick. The fuck? strikes his famous pose. Had to censor because it might traumatize someone with the picture of a crudely drawn cartoon penis. I'm already fucking terrified, so bring it on, bitch. Storm clouds gathered above us as the lake's water turned into hyper-realistic semen. Another cliche stolen from a much better Trollpasta. I slightly dislike you. Okay, I'm going to need to get over to those two then, apparently. The seamen swirled around the lake as the sounds of toilet flushing were heard. When the lake was completely drained, a skeleton popped out. But instead of being a skeleton, I recognized it as a cyber demon from the classic Doom games. DJ Judson, did you fucking write this? Did you just wrote this? You wrote this? DJ Judson! No. It's a conspiracy. It's more of a conspiracy than the last time. DJ Judson watches Mutahar. He watches AVGN. He watches Markiplier. He probably watches those other two. He is in love with Doom. If you're in love with Doom, DJ, just fucking marry that game, by the way. Just marry it, okay? Stop being Sonic Doom 999 and just go back to making shit. Okay, just go back to making things that'll make me die laughing. Cybermen. I think Doctor Who now. The annoyingness guy, it's probably not in the realm of impossibility. The cyber demon was slightly altered, though. It was about 3 times bigger than a normal cyber demon, and it had the gayest pink palette swap you can imagine. Behold, my perfectly assimilated cyber demon of sweet yayo. It has 100 times the normal health of the cyber demon and can fire 10,000 rockets per second, making the player's game lag at about 0.000000420 frames per second. He let out another Kefka laugh as he hovered over the pansy's shoulders. Oh, come on, everybody! You just scaled up a normal cyber demon sprite and gave it a putrid palette swap. It's not original or even clever for that matter. 0 out of 10. Do not want. I gave him 2 thumbs down. Sonic the Secret Furious. Shut up! I'm the most elite Doom modder there is, and plus, I slept with your mother last night. Wow, that's the best comeback. Wow. I've actually been told that so many times. Well, she ain't telling me shit. BDR and the Pansy began fighting as other Doom monsters teleported in around us. There's too many. We're going to have to call in some support, Mutahar exclaimed. He reached for his cell phone and dialed a number. Hello? Leonardo DiCaprio? We need your help. Yeah, I know that's Sucker Tuesday, but... Well, I don't see how that pertains to this conversation. Just get over here, and we'll go out for ice cream later, okay? Bye. The instant he hung up, Leonardo DiCaprio teleported in, telefragging several of the demons at once. But even with DiCaprio's help, we were soon overwhelmed. It's no use, we have to retreat, Angry Joe shouted. Suddenly I remembered. I still had one more trick up my sleeve. I pulled out our remote control with a single big red button on it. We can win this! I have one last trump card. At least until the author decides that I seriously have another one. I pushed the button and an alarm sounded. The words, warning, Ninja Grandma... What?! Ninja Grandma? Oh, shit. This ain't gonna be good for the demons. Ninja Grandma engaged. I flashed before us as an old lady came crashing down from the sky. She wielded a pair of nunchucks made from an old person's walker. Wah! She burst out, spinning her nunchucks around and knocking out demons in a 10-foot radius around her. She then sprang at one of them as it was fleeing. Ay-ya! released her war cry, hopping from one enemy to the next. It only took a mere negative 3.14 minutes before all the it's negative pi, guys and gals. You want some pie? Yes? Well, negative pi is what you're gonna get. In other words, no pie at all. Negative 3.14 minutes before all the demons were dead. At this point, Big Dick Rick had utterly demolished the pansy, leaving only Sonic.exe remaining. I did not tap it twice. I swear. Alright, at this point, Big Dick Rick had blah blah. Damn it, damn it, damn it! Minutes of planning. Ruined. Yeah, minutes of planning. He shouted in complete frustration. Markiplier exited the UFO house with his fly down. Ah, much better. Did I miss anything? Sonic.exe pointed at him and sent a bolt of lightning from his fingertip. Markiplier is horrifically electrocuted and fell to the ground dead. I stared at his lifeless body, eyes tearing up. Markiplier! My love. My sadness was quickly replaced with anger. I threw my fist to the side as Vegeta's Super Saiyan theme played in reverse and at 66.6% speed. I will avenge you, I shouted, and in a flash of light, transformed into a Super Saiyan 9001. They made 9001 Super Saiyans? I know Goku, Gohan, go in, go home. Just go home. Can't we all just go home? Forget about this story because it's so fucking hilarious. Sonic.exe reeled back in horror. Impossible! I quickly took to the air, charging straight at him. I gave him a swift and almighty kick to the weenie, and he was sent flying around the entire world and collided headfirst into my fist. How are you so powerful? He demanded. I pointed down to my crotch. I masturbate. ... A lot! He attempted to sucker punch me, but I caught his fist before it made contact. I'm sorry, Richie. You're so strong and cool. Please don't kill me. Suck my dick, artard, I replied. Throwing him up into the stratosphere, I then began charging a large energy blast. Special beam, spirit. Ba me ha me ha. I released the energy beam, completely disintegrating him. I descended back to the ground. Markiplier suddenly appeared out of nowhere, completely alive and healthy. Everyone was taken aback with shock. But we thought you were dead, Moonohar exclaimed. Markiplier smiled and put his hands to his hips. I was. But I was brought back to life. Thanks, Obamacare. Suddenly, out of nowhere, a giant wormhole opened up and sucked us all in. The tunnel was lined with countless colors, mashing together like a lava lamp. I was immediately reminded of that time I injected heroines and cocaines straight into my ball sack. And we traveled through. We heard rude sandstorm again. It could only mean one thing. We were going to Techno Hell. Dun dun dun. Alright, so stay tuned for part 3, which is actually like part 4. Maybe the rest. Let's see. 4. Ah, what the hell? Let's do one more. What? Okay, yeah. Let's just make it a longer part than the first one. That makes sense. Not, haha. I'll see you all in the next part. If you like this video, give this video a like. If not, it's fine too. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on the whole damn thing. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell icon down below to get notified of my future uploads and live streams, and whatever the fuck else that I do. And as always, I'll see you on the next video. Peace out, people, and bro.